Hey, the check-in for today, and I spent most of the day over in Cheltenham for this meeting with the Generation Healthy Minds crew, and it's really evolved a lot since we first spoke about it, probably about a year ago now, at least 9 months. And it's essentially doing what I'm doing, but it's got the focus on performance as well as well-being, but it's geared towards the early careers market. So young apprentices and those who are just in the early stages of their career in a range of different industries. Quite exciting because there's also then scope for creating programs that sort of make a difference to people kind of at the beginnings of their careers, to hopefully then have a knock-on effect, and over the next 10, 20 years to see a lot of that changing the way workforces operate as these individuals become more influential and become kind of policy decision makers in the various organisations that they work with. So I think it's quite an exciting time to be involved in a project like this. And the meeting today, I mean, so far all I've done is written some content for them, and there's another lady as well who is creating the workshop. She's a psychologist, and there's a lot of scope for additional workshops, for more training programs, and clearly a good bit of scope there for me to be delivering some of these. Now, there's a lot of ifs and ands and buts and whens going on as well, because nothing's been confirmed yet with regards timeline of delivery, but they've got some really good interest with some very interesting prospective clients who are definitely going ahead with it, doing something, but just in what sort of scope and guise they haven't dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's yet. So that's also going to be happening over the course of the next few months. But looking like a kind of a rollout schedule, I guess, I thought it might have been September, might not be till October, November, possibly even into early part of next year. But in the meantime, I've got a lot of writing to continue doing, and then just keep on discussing and helping sort of form the future of the way they deliver these programs as well, and using some of my experiences, not just in the workplace wellbeing sector, but just working with individuals for the last 20 years as well. So exciting stuff there. I did hear back from one of my prospectives, and nothing's happened with it yet because it's been end of quarter, and so a lot of other focus, so that's fine. And so I've offered to give some more help with creating the business case, which is the next step that needs to happen. So that hasn't happened yet. I'd been hoping that I'd hear back something from this week, and I have heard something back, obviously now, but it's not, it's just no further forward, basically. So with a bit of luck next week, we should get some movement from that. It does feel a bit frustrating. It's like, yeah, next week, definitely hear something back next week. But so at the beginning of this week, I was absolutely certain I'd hear back from at least 2, possibly 3 of these pieces of work, and I'm no further forward with any of them. But I'm no further back with them either. So it feels like just stalemate still. But hopefully next week there'll be some progress. Anyway, I've got the Frog Graham round on Monday, so I'm getting more and more focused on that. The Ultra Swim Run is going to be it's a big personal challenge, and it's going to be a big sort of energetic, physical and mental and emotional challenge as well. So I've got to keep my attention on that from here on in. Travelling up on Sunday, so I've got some prep and packing work to do before then. And then doing the event on the Monday and coming back on the Tuesday. So it does kind of wipe out best part of half of next week. So I'll be trying to use some of my travel time and downtime to think about making sure I don't drop any balls next week, basically. But anyway, there we go. There's my check-in for the day. It's, as usual, I'll be back in again with another update tomorrow. But for now, please do, as always, like the video, give it a YouTube thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.